When you first came to Dubai, how was your experience?
It wasn't easy, I don't want to lie. Like, to come to Dubai, you don't know anyone, you don't have any connections. You have to start everything from scratch. So, yeah, it wasn't easy. But I was using social platforms like LinkedIn, DoBusy, all those social platforms to look for a job. Of course, you have to go for as many as you can. Like, you have to apply as many as you can, but it's not easy to get a job. So the first time I came, I spent like a month just sitting at home, just applying, doing nothing, no interviews, no anything. Then the second month, that's where I went for this traffic marshal interview.
Okay.
That was my first job in Dubai, and I managed to pass the interview, and I started working at Expo.
I was really.
That's why I met you.
Yeah, that's why you met me. And I went through the same process, similar process also, but I didn't spend too long at home because when I came around July. Where at the time they were just getting ready to start Expo, you know, so they were recruiting a lot of people. So a lot of my friends tell me I came the right time in Dubai. It took 3 weeks, and I got that offer to go to Expo to work, you know. and you know, we really had a lot of experiences at Expo, right? So what was one of the main challenges that you had, and some of the advantages, the things that you enjoyed about Expo?
Expo was one of the best events I've ever attended. It was a good thing in terms of connecting with other people, other nationalities, to learn more about other countries and other cultures of different countries. So it was a good thing. Of course, I was coming from my country, so it was a bit hard in terms of, like, most of the time I was working under the sun. The heat was
too much, in Dubai, bro.
It was only for the first 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting used to the heat.
Yeah.
And it was much easier, and I really enjoyed Expo.
Especially towards the end of the year in Dubai, it's a lot colder. November, December, January. It was a lot colder, and that was when we really enjoyed Expo.
Yeah, it was that time.
Meeting a lot of people from different walks of life, different nationalities. It was a pleasant experience. It's like going to the World Cup, right? Now they have the World Cup in Qatar. A lot of our friends who were working at Expo, some of them got the opportunity to go to Qatar. But let's talk briefly about your personal story. What really inspired you back home, leaving Zimbabwe to come to Dubai? There must be something that really inspired you. For me, it was greener pasture for sure. I thought that Dubai would be that place where I can get better pay because it's a better economy, right? What really inspired you to come to Dubai?
Of course, it was for greener pastures. We have friends who have been in Dubai and they've made it. I don't want to lie. So if they tell you a story, everyone has a different story. So some of these stories, they will inspire you to come to Dubai. Yes, I believe you're gonna make it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people share the same story. I'm sure someone in Africa or India somewhere watching this, and they are like, I want to make that big move to come to Dubai, but I don't know anybody, I don't know any person. And we make a lot of videos, we interview a lot of people on this channel. So if you want proper information, watch some of our videos. I'm sure you'll find information about how to come to Dubai, what to expect. So for now, we're just talking to Shingai because we want to get his real experience. So now, what do you do, Shingai?
Now I'm into real estate.
Wow, real estate in Dubai. Yes. I can see the connection because with all the buildings in Dubai, for sure the real estate market. How is it? How is it like?
Yeah, the market is good. It's going high, and everyone is buying, everyone is selling. So
so it's a hot market.
Yeah, it's a very hot market.
Are there challenges in the real estate for you, just transitioning from Expo 2020 traffic marshal? In fact, let me clarify this. Traffic marshal, what it is. So in most African countries, in other countries, you have the traffic police that, direct traffic, right? But for us, we were working in line with the police, helping the traffic because a lot of people were coming to Expo. It's the largest event in the world, even larger than the World Cup because it's like 7 months. So people used to come, there were buggies and cars and VIPs. So we were working in connection with the traffic police and other companies to ensure that it was safe. So what are the challenges that you face in the real estate market?
I've never worked in the real estate. It was actually my first time. But because I would say I was lucky, like I'm a rugby player by profession.
Oh wow.
So So what I did is, when I was working at Expo, I just looked for a new club, a new rugby club. I went there, I joined. Then that's where I used to meet people, because you know, life is all about connection. You have to connect with all other people for you to get better opportunities. So when I was talking to them, I know my Expo was only for 7 months. So I had to look for the next opportunities rather than to go back home, because I wasn't financially stable. When I was talking to these guys, I met one of my teammates. He is a manager of one of the real estate companies. Then he said, "Are you considering real estate?" Then I said, "Yes, I would love to join, but I've never done this thing." Then the good thing, he said, "Okay, I'm willing to train you from scratch until you make it." So that's how lucky I was. Then that's how I get into real estate.
It's really impressive, you know, for someone who just coming to Dubai, or they are thinking about coming to Dubai for a job. They are like, they don't know anyone, they don't have any network, you know. So that's one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, human connection. This channel is called Human Connection, and it's beyond just the videos. It's a networking platform we're trying to open in Dubai to connect people who are coming to Dubai with the right information, the right people like Shingai, who have gotten opportunities to work in industries like the real estate. So you can also connect with him, chat with him in the group. If you want to be a part of this network, leave your comments below under the video. We can communicate privately if you don't want to communicate publicly, and I will include you, give you access to the group, to a lot of professionals, working professionals in Dubai, and I think that will really help people. So that's one of the benefits of all this, what we're doing here. For someone who's trying to come to Dubai, or someone just arrived in Dubai, right?
Yes.
What would you advise them to make their life easy and find a job?
For my story, it's different. I had an advantage because it was easy to connect, because I know the same sport with a lot of guys. Go to social events, there's a lot of soccer clubs. I would talk about sports because I'm more into sports.
Yeah.
So if you connect with those guys, of course they will give you connections. Even if in their companies they will be hiring. So I think that's the best thing. It's all about connections. Use all social medias. Of course, there's a lot of scammers. People, they would say this, don't use that. But I was using all of these social networks.
You know, you really saw beyond Expo. While we were going to work, the little time that you had, you used that time to go for rugby practice. You know, he joined a rugby team. Explain to the people about your plans during Expo.
We were working 8 hours. So after work, I had to go for practice. It wasn't easy, like spending the whole 8 hours under the sun. Then I have to go and run for 2 hours. Then after that, I have to come back home. Then I have to hit the gym for 2 more hours. So there was a time I was sleeping for 4 hours, 5 hours, or for less. Because I had a vision, like after 7 months, what am I gonna do?
I remember that.
It's not easy to get a job.
But you had a plan, you know. That's the difference. You had a plan, even though you were working at Expo and you were getting a salary from there. You had a plan that this is going to end, because Expo we signed the contract for 7 months. So you knew that after 7 months, what will I do? You know, you had that plan, and you started doing something about it. So you joined the rugby team, and that's how you got the opportunity to where you are now in real estate. So that, I think that's really positive, and that's something that people can really learn from, right? That even though there is no one way, approach to being successful, right? But you just have to look for different alternatives, make your way. And I really appreciate that. I think that's one of the things that really drew me to you, because that was a great move that you were making. And also, I was also doing my own things also after doing Expo, going to school. Actually, guys, I was going to school during Expo. that really inspired me, and I think that's where we got connected. We used to have a lot of discussions
after work,
about vision and goals, long-term plans, and I really appreciate that. So finally, what are you hoping to do next after this?
I'm gonna be in the real estate. I don't know for how long. Maybe I would say for 5 or so years. Yes.
You're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay in that industry.
It's a good industry. I don't know to lie. If you are connected, like you are willing to do that extra work to sleep those less hours connecting with others, it's a good thing. Now I'm really enjoying it. So for the meantime, I'm still there. Yes, of course, I have plans like for my profession or for something, but I will see with the future. I don't know how the future holds. But
all right, but I'm really happy that you took this time to talk with us. And now you have to go back to work. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you guys leave your comments below so that we can include you in the group chat chat as I mentioned before. Stay blessed. Bye.